All right, today we got some new cases up on deck, and shout out to Casekoo for sponsoring this video. Now, I know you've been seeing them all around tech YouTube, and they wanted to work with me, and I was like, wait a minute, first of all, you got to send me your stuff so I can check it out before I even present it to my audience. And then once I got them in, I was like, you know what? These aren't bad. I think there's some solid cases. So let's go ahead and get into them, basically showcasing two of their designs. But first, we got to go ahead and start off with the CloudCush. Now, I've already taken some out of the box, but I want to leave one in the box for dramatic purposes so you can see what you get when you unbox it, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, when it comes to this case, it comes in many different colors, and we'll kind of get into that towards the end of the actual review. You're going to get the phone itself right here, but the dope part about it, what I like they include, are these some stickers? It's almost like two sticker packs. I mean, anything different, all right? I like anything different when it comes to brands, when it comes to putting stuff in the packaging. Just don't give us the case. Give me a little something to make you feel like you appreciate me when I'm taking your case up out the box, all right? So let's go ahead and put that up, and this is basically going to be the case itself. Now, I know, first offhand, a lot of you like, wait a minute, see, that does not have MagSafe. But don't worry, man, we got a very nice MagSafe case that they make coming up later on in the video, but this one is going to be the CloudCush for those folks who don't use MagSafe. This is going to be a very nice, clean option of a case, especially if you want to show off the color of your iPhone. So let's go ahead and take a look at the construction of it. Now, this one's going to come almost like a red, and on camera, even looking at it in person, it's almost coming off like a hot pink. But this is very good because a lot of cases don't give you a lot of color variety, but I feel like they are giving you some nice colors when it comes to this case. So when it comes to the back, you're going to get an all clear back, but on the outside of it, you also are going to get a very smooth finish, but on the inside, you're going to get some of that cloud-like air cushion technology that's rated up to 3 meters of drop protection, which equals out to about 9 foot of drop protection. So when you put this case on your phone, it does feel like your phone will be protected and you don't really have anything to worry about. And then when you're talking about holding it, it don't really give you any rough edges. Everything is very smooth, especially when you're talking about holding it for long time gaming. If you're a social media person and you're just browsing social media, you don't got to worry about this thing being uncomfortable in your hand because you don't have any sharp edges or anything like that digging into your hand while you're holding it. So let's just go ahead and put it on the scale real quick to weigh it. Doesn't really feel like a heavy case. So let's just go ahead and drop it on. We are looking at 52 grams when it comes to the CloudCush. So let's go ahead and get this on the actual phone and let's see what she is working with. Now this has a very, very tight fit, all right? Super tight fit. When that's what you expect, that's what you want when it comes to these cases. You want to make sure it fits real tight, not loose and soggy and all that type of stuff. I said soggy, I probably meant saggy. You know what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and step around it once I get out that camera, and let's go ahead and look around the case. So on that top side, it will be completely closed. On that right side, you're going to get a little Casekoo branding. So you get a little branding right there. On there, you get a nice power button, which is basically kind of rubberized, and they are raised, but they are very tactile, no issue at all. Flipping it over on the bottom, you see you get your accurate cutouts on the bottom, so everything is good there. On that left side, volume up and down, also very tactile, and getting to that mute toggle switch, it's not bad as well. And flipping it over on the back, just like I stated, you're going to get that clean, all clear design, and you're going to get that camera lip protection, which they actually give you a nice little lip of protection. These cases these days cut it a little short when it comes to the camera protection. It's good to see that you get a nice little lip when we are talking about that camera. Now, speaking of lips, let's take a look at that lay on the table protection. And what you do get is a very, very nice lip when it comes to this. Now, of course, I'm rocking that tempered glass screen protector, but it's good to see a case that gives you a very deep lip. Once again, these cases these days are on the operation of being so slim that they're cutting the camera protection and the screen protection. It's good to see Casekoo had kept both of these intact when we are talking about that. So that's a good look right there. You get that nice screen protection so you can drop this thing on this ground. I'm pretty sure you can slam this thing and on the front side and the back side, and I feel like you'll be protected with no issues. Now, how does this case fit on the phone? And it's one of the first things I realized when I slapped this case on the phone is this thing fits extremely tight. Go around the sides, top and the bottom. As you see, you can barely get it to pull. And this is going to be a one-piece case. This isn't a dual-piece case that you can take apart and kind of feel all. No, this is a one-piece design. And when I tell you it is solid, it is super tight fitting. Once this thing is up here, you're going to have to, yeah, you got to once you got to make sure you got to put some oomph into it to get it off. But that's a good thing. I mean, you can still get it off fairly easy, but you want to make sure this case is on and it's not coming off. And the fit of this is superb. It is A1, such a very clean case. And when you're talking about holding it, just like I stated, you kind of get a very silky smooth finish when it comes to the outside of it. Now, some people will kind of classify this as slippery, but it's weird because I really don't feel it being as slippery as I thought it would. Being a smooth finish on the side, not really giving you a lot of grip, it doesn't feel like it's slippery. So that's kind of very good to feel like, man, when you're holding it. It's definitely giving you a comfortable hold. When you're talking about bulk and everything, I mean, it does add a little tiny bit when it comes to your phone, but nothing dramatic. You will definitely be good to go. And let's go ahead and bring in MagSafe right here. Even though it doesn't have MagSafe magnets, it still works just fine with any type of wireless charging that you have. You can kind of feel that little magnet there a little bit. So when you're talking about using MagSafe accessories and different things like that, you're not really going to have it with this case. But this is going to be the CloudCush. This is a very, very solid case. Now, for everybody that watching this video, they actually have a testing campaign, and you can hit the link down below. You can sign up to be a part of their testing campaign. They'll send you a CloudCush. You can leave a YouTube review, a social media post, or a text review over on their website, and in exchange for either a $5 Amazon gift card or a $10 Casekoo coupon that you can use on their website. So they want people to try this out. They want this case to get out there, and I feel like it is a very solid case. So here it is, man. This is going to be the CloudCush for the 14 Pro Max. Just like I stated, they come in a few different colors that I have down here. You got a green, you got a beige, you got a black, you got a purple, and then you got this hot pink version right here. Just makes it a clean look when it comes to a case. Very clean in my opinion when it comes to the CloudCush. Now next up is going to be the case that I have seen everywhere, man, and I've always had a little bit of, I wonder how that case is, but we're going to finally check it out, man. This is going to be the Magic Stand from Casekoo. Now first of all, let's just check out that little graphic that's going on with the packaging. Just like I said, man, let me feel appreciated when it comes to the packaging. And that's exactly what Casekoo is doing. That is just very clean in my opinion. So you see, you get the MagSafe ring right there. You flip it, you get the little MagSafe animation, and you flip it again, you get the little magnetic ring. That's just dope. That's just dope. All right, let's go ahead and get into the actual case and let's see what we're working with. Now, when it comes to the Magic Stand, you're going to get a few as well. All right, so when you look in here, you are going to get some stickers. And I believe this is what I forgot out of the last one. All right, you do get a Casekoo polishing cloth. And that is just very nice in my opinion, man. Look at that right there. Just look at this, man. You get a very nice polishing cloth, and we're going to keep this to the side so we can wipe our case down, wipe our phone down, especially when it comes to those iPhone lenses. We'll definitely do that. So let's go ahead and put all this to the side, and let's check out the Magic Stand case right here. And this is going to be coming in a very nice different green color. If green is your thing, that's what this right here is coming into. So first thing, looking at it, what you're going to see, that first thing you're going to see is going to be that kickstand. And the reason why I love their cases is the kickstand is the same color-ish as the actual case itself. A lot of cases, I give you just an off-the-wall colored kickstand. It doesn't really match. Casekoo said, nah, we're going to keep it kind of uniform so it doesn't really stick out like an eyesore. So you're going to get a very firm case. This is not any flimsy TPU. This is very firm when you're talking about the case. You're going to get that magnesium MagSafe ring that's on the back that has a very sturdy ring. All right, this right here is good for 30,000 openings to where it's not going to wear out, man. It can withstand this. You can do it any angle that you want to probably get the perfect angle that you want when it comes to this case. So let's just go ahead and pop it on the scale and let's see what this bad boy right here is working with. So getting it on the scale, we're looking at 56 grams, all right? Adding a little bit of more weight, probably due to the magnet, but trust me, this is not a heavy case. So let's just go ahead and pop the phone on inside, and let's take a look. Let's go ahead and polish it off with our Casekoo cloth right here, which is working very, very good. Very nice cloth in my opinion right here, man. Just little things you can add on to the actual packaging. So let's take a look at it. Flipping it over on the back, you see it right there. You see you get that nice lip when it comes to the camera, but we'll talk about that all in a few. So looking at the top side, it's going to be completely closed. On that right side, you're going to get a closed. You're going to get a little Casekoo branding on there. You get a little contour line on the edges right here. Might help you a little bit when you were talking about gripping it. Flipping it over on the bottom, as you can see here, all of the cutouts and everything is good. And on that left side, volume up and down, nice and tactile, no issues at all. Getting to that mute toggle, and you get a little opening right here. Might be a little spot for lanyards if that's your choice. Now flipping it over on the back, You're gonna get that smooth back, and you're gonna get that Casekoo. You get a little Casekoo branding right there. You're gonna get that kickstand, and you're gonna get that lip protection. So definitely a clean look. So you get that little lip protection, and when you're talking about lay on the table protection, you also get a tiny lip there as well, even with this tempered glass screen protector on. So you can put this down as well, and you'll be definitely good. And I feel like you'll be protected. This case, I feel like, may provide you up to like medium type of protection. All right, nothing too heavy duty, but it'll get the job done for everyday drops. Now, how does the case fit on the phone? Just like the CloudCush, this thing fits rock solid as well. So when you put it, it feels super tight, no issues going on. You get a little bit of droop, all right, when it comes to the bottom, but nothing terrible. I feel like it's something that's not going to get any droopy over time, but all the way around it, it fits very good, fits very tight. When you pop it on, just listen to that. Definitely good when it comes to snapping all around, and I'm just cutting the flashlight on and everything. So very solid fit when it comes to this Magic Stand. And taking a look at how it feels in your hands, this one feels good. I like the soft kind of rubberish material. Doesn't feel too slippery in my hand and doesn't add too much bulk, in my opinion, when it comes to this. Now, using this kickstand, just like I stated, man, this is where the case just really shines, because everybody likes, I like dual purpose cases and dual purpose accessories that you have a kickstand right there when you need it, and when you don't need it, it is very tucked away and you don't even add any thickness to your case. And that's what I like. You can use it up in portrait mode, or you can turn it around and pop it in landscape mode, and you can kind of adjust it to kind of adjust the angle a little bit when you were talking about the viewing angle. This is what I love about this case and this very thin kickstand. And even with that, it still works just fine with MagSafe. So it does work with MagSafe. When you pick it up, you can kind of feel that actual kickstand trying to hold on to that MagSafe, because it is a strong kickstand when it comes to the magnet, but it pops off. You may hear it make that little flapping noise, but you're good to go. It works just fine with MagSafe with this actual ring. So that's good to see right there. So this also comes in a few different colors as well. I'll be sure to flash them across the screen so you can kind of match them to wherever you want when it comes to your color preference. All right. So this is going to be the Magic Stand from Casekoo. All right. Hit the links down below. Make sure you use the discount code. I think it's 10, technically T. You can get it on Amazon, or the code works actually on their website. So go down there and get you one. Just like I said, for the CloudCush campaign, that testing link is down there as well. So go out there and try, man. Shout out to Casekoo for sponsoring this video. I had a little bit of suspicion before I got the cases in, but once I got them in, these are actually a solid group of cases for your iPhone 14 Pro Max.